Nerd Effect News Show. We are on episode number 20. I am one of your nerd anchors, Dustin Vancour, joined by my other team members.
Yeah.
That was kind of cold.
That was awkward. It was cold. I apologize. Let me try that again.
When did we stop being
Welcome out to the Nerd Effect News Show. This is Dustin Vancour. Episode number 20. I am one of your nerd anchors, Dustin Vancour, joined by my nerd buddies,
Macamogan.
Mason Ireland.
Nikki Priddle.
Yay! Oh, that feels so much better.
I did jazz hands, and then I remembered that it's an audio podcast, so nobody saw my jazz hands. So can I just tell you guys that I did jazz hands?
Well, and it's really awkward too when you're not here, because we can't do yay without you, and we just kind of go yay.
Aww, I love you guys too. I'm sorry I'm lame.
That's okay. You're not lame.
I'm pretty lame.
You're not lame.
In lame in the men frame.
All right. Well, it's been a while. How you guys? How you guys been?
What?
Mike?
What?
How you been for the last month?
I've been.
You been?
I exist. I sleep sometimes.
You exist somewhere between space, time, and
Wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, space, time, and work.
Which occupies mostly the time.
Yep.
okay.
Boom.
Well, on that note, Mason,
Lame. What do you expect?
how have you been for the last month?
Pretty good. I just ordered a new video card. Granted, it's a last generation video card because I'm poor and can't afford like a NVIDIA Titan or Titan X or GTX 980 Ti.
They just smush letters together.
And I was happy when they were doing the 1,000 method when it was just like 8,600, 8,900. It made things a lot easier.
They're still basically doing the same method. They just dropped a useless zero off of it. Plus, they were going to roll over to 10,000, so they needed to do something to change it. Otherwise, it would have started getting weird and clunky to say. But yeah, so I got a new video card coming.
Sweet.
So when Fallout 4 gets here, I'll be able to play it.
Yay.
Which is what is most important in life. So,
As we found out from our from our E3 show.
yes. And besides that, just been, working, hanging out. It's all been good.
So you also mentioned before we started recording that you have Windows 10.
Yes.
Quick rundown. How do you like it?
It's fine. It's
Rave reviews, kids.
it's yet another Windows operating system. It works well. I like it.
I want that to be the slogan. Windows 10. Yet another Windows operating system.
It's what Windows 8 should have been.
Mm-hmm.
It has the under the hood improvements of Windows 8 that made Windows 8 better under the hood than Windows 7 and Vista.
Did he just use a car analogy? Under the hood?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Maybe you meant under the hood
in
of
this
a hoodie.
case, it means non-visible things in the operating system.
I know. I was just taken aback by the nerdy review using car references.
But it has an interface when you have a keyboard and mouse plugged in that fucking works like an interface that should work when you have a keyboard and mouse plugged in. It has a start menu and icons on your desktop and not Metro fucking tiles or any of that bullshit.
Does it have that as an option though?
When you disconnect, for example, on a Surface, if you have the keyboard plugged in, it acts like it's a laptop, meaning that you can use your finger to touch still on things because it does have a touch screen, but you can also use the trackpad and keyboard, and it will act like a computer. It will give you, unless you tell it otherwise, the computer operating system. But then when you pull the keyboard off, it will go into tablet mode.
That's smart.
Because the Metro interface was a good interface for touchscreeny things. It wasn't when you had a mouse. So they have done what they should have done with Windows 8. Of course, the track record of people hating every other operating system, maybe they knew it. Maybe they did it on purpose, quite honestly.
So you got to make this one just a little bit shitty, guys. How do we do it?
Yeah.
Let's annoy everyone that doesn't have a tablet.
Make it so that when it boots up, they have no choice but to go into tile mode.
Yeah. the tiles still exist in laptop or in computer mode, but they're only in your start menu. Like if you look at the left-hand side of the start menu, it's like a Windows 7 start menu. Has the stuff you've used recently and stuff and all that, and it has file. You can go to the File Explorer and all that jazz like normal. But then the right-hand side of it is tiles that have your programs on, like have the icons for your programs on them, like most used or ones you want to have specifically pinned, or not most used, but ones you want to have specifically pinned, things
So
like
like
that.
fences. The fences thing that I've seen people use where you can.
Okay, I don't know about that.
It's basically that for your desktop.
Okay. And I haven't played with Cortana yet, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, I've been able to game on it. I've been able to web browse on it. Everything's working just fine, for the most part. So, still learning where some stuff is because they have moved things around a little bit, with some of the stuff, some of the settings and managers and stuff. But that's just, they've moved them. I'll get used to it when I learn where they are. That's not like a huge issue to me. I can still have, my background images that I want, not tiles all over the place. So that makes me happy.
Yay.
Yay. And the lock screen is far more informational now. You can, how like after a Windows computer, you go to black, you can have a lock screen before, so you have to type in a password. It comes up automatically now with one that before you do anything, like if you just jiggle the mouse to get the screen to wake back up, it just has a picture or a plain background, whatever you set it as, but then has like the time and the date and like your the person who's logged in's their calendar appointments and the weather if you want and stuff like that. You can set different things up on it, so you could just like wake the computer up, take a quick glance if you wanted, if you didn't need to log in, and then you could just hit pretty much any key and it'll take you to the password to sign in, or to click the picture to sign in if you're don't have a password. There's some stuff that I would like to play with, but I haven't got a chance to, like two-part authentication and auto logins, because you can use like a password and like a thumbprint or something like that, or if you have one, a retinal scan to log into Windows. So like your computer will be really secure because you have to use your thumb or retina along with a password to log in. They also have facial recognition login, so if you have a webcam, you sit down in front of your computer, it will log you in. And like if multiple people use the same computer, so like like mom and dad and son and daughter all have different accounts, whichever one sits down in front of the computer and looks at the camera, it'll log that person in.
What if you decide to shave that day and it goes, I don't recognize you without a beard?
Doesn't go off how your eyes and nose and mouth are spaced.
It's bridge of the nose, size of the eyes. I actually read a really interesting article on how to fool facial recognition software, but that's for a later date.
Yeah, let's not try and inform our audience how to do illegal things.
It's not illegal.
See, my problem is my facial recognition software on the things that I've had it on didn't recognize me.
Okay.
Everything.
The computer just looked at you and went, "You're so generic, I have no idea who you are."
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you. No, it would be like, I don't see a face here. I'm like, really? Ouch. That was bitchy.
And you were saying "fuck you" to me, and the computer's telling you even got a face.
I said it to the tablet too.
Your computer's copping an attitude. Wait a minute, is this the El Cheapo tablet you got?
No, this is the HP one.
Oh, okay.
Other people can get it to work. It doesn't like me. I think it's the glasses maybe confuse it. I don't know. I was disappointed though. I was like, I wanted to log into it like it's the future.
All right, Nikki, it's been quite a while since you've been on the show.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, you guys?
Good. How you been?
Good. School and shit.
School and shit? Oh, speaking of school, that's what I'm doing.
I know, congratulations.
Yay. I think I talked about that, didn't I?
Oh, I know you're going to school.
Right. I don't remember if I mentioned
I know
on the
you're
show.
going to school.
I don't know
so
if you talked about it on the podcast.
I don't know if I talked about it on the show.
I don't think you have on the podcast.
I've recently registered for some classes at CWI. I'm just going to take like one or two credits in.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Or how many credits those classes get me, I guess.
Well, a standard three hours a week in the classroom type class, or the equivalent thereof.
It'd be online.
The equivalent thereof would be 3 credits.
Most classes are 3 credits, unless it's like a really
Like a weekend seminar
time-intensive
or
class,
something,
yeah.
or something that's really time intensive. Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing,
That's awesome.
and eventually, hopefully, that'll parlay into me pursuing a business career.
Setting a good example for your child and whatnot.
Aww,
Aw. Responsible adult.
adulting's hard.
It is.
All right. Well, now that we're all caught up, shall we proceed to the newses?
Indubitably.
All right, here we go.
Kai Bai Bo.
I can't see Mike's. Oh, we got
He's
3
rock.
fists.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm out.
Kai
Again.
Bai Bo.
Story of my life.
Kai Bai Bo.
Hey!
That would be Dustin winning.
I went the paper route.
Yeah. I was just sticking with rock the whole
I'm gonna
time.
start calling you Paperboy.
That was a fun video game.
It was a very fun video game. I remember the actual arcade version. Where
Yeah.
I saw
you actually had the
Pixels,
little.
and there was like a moment where Paperboy is like throwing newspapers at people, and it was really great. Good movie, by the way. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people didn't.
Well, they can go suck a dick.
Right? I know. I'm like, it's giant. I mean, it wasn't as good as the short. Like, I really liked the short when that came out, but it was done in a way where it didn't have a plot, so it was just
Yeah.
artsy. So I thought they did a good job. Made me want to play Centipede with a giant gun.
Okay, my news is kind of cool. Unfortunately, my original link isn't working. It keeps giving me the something went wrong error code 503. And it does that to even just the home site. It's
Because
it's popsci.com, which is a pretty popular website. So I don't know if they got to pay their bill this month or something. I don't know.
They
So
can also just be overloaded.
So basically, what's going on is that they've stem cell research, guys. It's a thing, and it's a good thing. A very good thing.
Stem cells don't have to come from babies.
What Nikki said.
Science. Sorry.
Basically, apparently scientists are studying new ways to be able to use stem cells to basically completely regenerate teeth. So, if this becomes a thing, that whole thing about not being able to grow your enamel back is now complete bullshit.
Take it, Dennis.
Suckers. So I found a different article that's kind of relatively the same thing. They don't mention the part that I saw, but so basically what they're doing is they're taking stem cells from a part of a particular part of the jaw and then placing it into the empty socket where the tooth was originally located. So it takes about 2 months to reattach to that part of the tooth and then start regrowing. The one I saw is it looks like they create sort of like basically a scaffolding out of, I don't know if it's like some sort of polymer or something like that, implanted into your tooth, and then the stem cells start to grow around it until it fully, completely, basically regrows that tooth. This one is saying that they're using the mouse studies to show, tell you how it works and stuff like that. It's kind of the first time they've really studied anything like this. So basically, if you're like an athlete, car accident, you get a tooth knocked out.
Hockey players are going to love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm guessing. So dental implants until then are still kind of like the thing of choice. Let's see.
Yeah.
So I didn't have much time to read this particular article. Well, here, healthy tooth attachment using stem cells. It was so I'll read this right off here. This is coming from explorestemcells.co.uk. It was at around 2 months that stem cells began to create new attachments from the tooth to the bone. The result that was the attachment was a solid one, and reattachment was considered a success. This is based on mouse studies, just so we're clear, or rat studies or whatever. As researchers looked at the tissue, they could see that the surrounding the tooth were fresh ligament fibers and a substance called cementum, which is another part of the normal tooth connection. When compared to tooth molars that were reattached without these stem cells, the attachment was unsuccessful. Growing teeth from stem cells. Previous studies have looked at ways to grow teeth using stem cells. In another study, researchers used special tooth-shaped scaffolds. There it is. Special tooth-shaped scaffolds, along with specific proteins and growth factors, to draw in stem cells and develop the bone. Perhaps most incredible is the fact that this growth occurred in only 9 weeks.
Wow.
It's a new direction of stem cell studies that can offer another potential option for people who lose their teeth. Even more unique is that it works by attracting stem cells already in the person's body rather than requiring an injection of stem cells from a donor. So that's cool. You don't even have to get stem cells from an outside location to get it started.
Yep, that's cool.
The quick recovery time and natural use of the body's own resources would make this particularly attractive dental treatment one day. So,
Oh, denture companies are gonna be pissed. No more polygrip.
Oh, well.
no more polygrip. That's the title of this episode. No more polygrip.
Please?
I don't even think I titled the news episodes.
You should this time.
So anyway, that's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the thing is that it's the same. It's the same bitch I have about gasoline and oil companies. Is if you want to keep up, you have to be like, you can't be a denture company.
Can't be
You have to-
stagnant.
you have to be a dental health care company.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be an oil company. You need to be a power company. So, yeah, if they want to have, they want to keep up and keep in business, time to find other products.
Mm-hmm. All right, Mike. Here you go.
So, I got a couple of things for us today.
Put the lid
So,
on that pen if you're not gonna use
What?
it. Put the lid on that pen if you're not going to use it.
Yeah, I can wait till after the show.
I don't want to get high off Sharpie fumes.
So,
I don't want it to dry out either.
so we had a friend, Jason Dudley, on the show a while back.
Yay!
Yep. At his Kickstarter for his book he was doing. Well, I have the physical book in hand right now. And
With the bookmark placed partway through it. So
Yeah.
So
it's
you're
been
about
reading.
a third of the way through it.
Yep. You're reading through. So, yep. He got the book out, and he's been sending out the physical copies.
And just think, you're a third of the way through the book, Mike. You're further than Dustin gets in most books.
Oh, shit!
Lol.
Fucking
Throw it
schooled.
down. High five.
And I got his signature on the book,
What?
and his thank you for being the first person. So, yep. That's a thing now. It's real, and there it is.
Very cool.
All right.
Congrats, Jason. That's awesome, dude.
Congratulations.
You are now an author. Published author.
Hey, you. Then new story I got is actually from July 23rd. They had NASA announced that its Kepler spacecraft has found a possible Earth-like planet in the Goldilocks zone of a star very similar to our sun. So for
Yay.
the first time in human history, we have confirmed a planet that is Earth-like.
Yep.
Huzzah.
So we have turned our first target for interstellar
Migration.
migration,
I
and
think, doesn't that mean,
conquest.
though, didn't they
I
say
think
that
is the term.
their particular parameters for establishing it as being Earth-like doesn't mean it's inhabitable by humans? Isn't that, am I remembering that for some
That's a good.
not true?
There's
Likelihood.
always a possibility it won't be.
I believe that they said all it means is that it lives with it's within a certain distance from its sun, and its
Yeah.
it's like a similar sized Earth, and its years are similar in length.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's in a Goldilocks zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It looks
what
like the
they call it,
planet
yeah.
itself is physically bigger than Earth, though.
Yeah, I think it's 6 times. I don't remember if it was the density or the size,
Mm-hmm.
but
Does that mean the
Well,
gravity?
hopefully size, because, and hopefully it's a little lower density compared to the Earth, because if it was 6 times the density of the Earth, that would be bone crushing gravity.
Yep. But yep. So that was good news.
Mhm.
Possible other
oh,
Earth
it's
out
still
there.
cool. I didn't mean to sound like I was belittling it, but
And let's
I
see.
think it's interesting.
Yeah, some other interesting stats I saw in there. So, yeah, they've confirmed 1,030 exoplanets, and then this is the Earth twin. There's lots of planets out there. So many planets.
We used to think that there were very few planets around other stars. And then we found out we were wrong.
We also used to think the Earth was flat.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know that the universe is infinitely expansive.
And still expanding.
Yep. And will eventually spread out so thin that it will cause the heat death of the universe and all life, and everything else will completely cease.
Yay!
But that's trillions of years away, boys and girls. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna kill ourselves off way before that
Yeah.
anyway.
Fallout's going to happen way before that.
Our sun will engulf this fucking planet before that ever happens.
Oh, there's still going to be probably at least 4 or 5 cycles of planets, minimum, before heat death.
Yeah.
So,
Yay.
that's a real plus.
Bringing it down.
I'm not worried about it. I'm going to be long dead before then.
Yeah, I know.
And anything that's and any possible humans that are recognizably genetically related to me will be too. Are you done, Mike?
Yeah, we'll call it good.
Okay. Okay, excuse me. So California is being a smart state again,
Yay!
just like they
Yay.
usually are.
Again or still?
Still,
Yeah.
this, mind you, this article is about a month old. It was from June 30th. But California has banned the personal belief exemption for vaccines.
Yay.
No, you Jenny McCarthy's of the world can suck it.
Yeah. Okay. Under the law, parents can still choose not to vaccinate their children if they wish. But those kids will not be allowed to attend public schools or daycares and will have to be homeschooled.
Good.
The only exemptions are kids who cannot be vaccinated due to medical reasons, because there are some people out there who the vaccine, even an inert vaccine, will kill them or cause them great.
I need to put my slideshow on vaccines up on our website.
And they're only requiring 10 specific vaccines. Of course, that does include the MMR, measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. That is the one that everyone blames incorrectly for autism.
That doctor got his medical license revoked. He's no longer allowed to practice in Britain. And he got proven to be a liar. He was being paid by lawyers to falsify, and his sample group was 16 people, first of all.
Right.
No.
That's-
Second of all, paying off the parents to say shit. Third of
Yeah.
all, even the journal that published his article, which is now defunct, by the way.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why. They revoked the article.
I think
Yeah.
he physically convulsed when Mason said that. It was pretty interesting.
God, no. Okay, so it's a thing that I get super riled up about anyways, but I did my biology class. I saw your reflection and thought it was a short person standing in the hall. It's fine.
Hello.
It freaked my shit.
Oh, speaking of freaky shit, check out the size of that spider in the window.
No, let's not.
Oh, he's pretty
Let's
awesome.
not. Let's not.
It's probably a she, actually.
That's actually about half the size of the one that I saw outside my house before I went on vacation.
Encountered a mouse-sized spider while house sitting this weekend. Let me tell you how fun that was. It got a shoe thrown at it and exploded guts everywhere.
So yeah, spiders are fine as long as he's on the other side of that glass.
Yeah.
That's a cool looking
As long
spider.
as you can't eat my face, we're cool.
So anyway,
Yeah, anyways.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it, man. That spider just totally caught my attention.
so yeah. And also any child who has special needs will still get access to the required, the parents will be given the information on how to teach them or things like that. Special needs will still get special help, but they will still not be allowed into the public school system. So when you don't vaccinate your kid and it still ends up being autistic, you anti-vaxxers, you'll still be able to get help to help you teach your autistic child, but you'll still be doing it at home. So good luck with that. Instead of having these specially trained specialists whose job it is to educate special needs children, and who are paid not as well as they should be because no teachers are, but are paid to do that job and have years of experience doing it. You're going to be fumbling around in the dark trying to figure out how to do it yourself. So,
Mic drop.
yeah.
Plop.
Oh, Mike. That hurts.
Oh God. I'll drop you
Like it's
like
hot.
Ronda Rousey did last
Drop it
night.
like it's hot.
Ooh,
I saw you post a video, but I haven't watched it yet.
dude, fucking Ronda
She
Rousey.
straight knocked just douche
right in the temple. Just
Well,
fucking
right,
put
just
that
right
bitch
hook, right
out.
in the temple, boom, down.
That chick's been talking all sorts of shit just all week long, and that she had what was coming to her. That was definitely for sure.
Yeah, that was called karma right there.
A straight blackout. Blip.
Yeah. And that one picture of her, it's the one still I saw of her. She was like laying on the ground, but she was on her knees and on her face sideways. Just
Yeah.
like,
Just
all
bleh.
totally out of it.
Yeah, she got her bell rung pretty hard with that fucking right.
Yeah.
Blap, right in the temple.
And let's see, on other positive news besides
Positive news.
besides California stopping more
Assholes.
anti-vaccination bullshit.
Just call them assholes.
Assholes, yeah. But you have to define which assholes, because there's a lot of assholes out there.
They come in various flavors.
Yeah.
Can we call them dum-dums? Because those come in various flavors, too.
Did I ever tell you I found out what the mystery flavor Dum Dum was?
No, what is it?
It's
Wait, I don't know if I know.
it's between batches. So like whenever they
Okay.
go like from grape to watermelon,
Okay.
it's whatever that mixture in between is.
That's really cool.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But it could be grape to watermelon or watermelon to apple. Or,
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah.
I just hope I don't get like watermelon to butterscotch or something like that one day.
Ah! Oh.
That'd be odd.
Yeah.
It might not be bad, though. Like, sometimes weird shit like that ends up tasting
Yeah.
kind of
But like
good.
root beer to butterscotch may not be horrible.
Yeah.
Would be delightful, I think is what you meant to say.
And like, well, butterscotch to apple. Yeah, kind of like caramel apple.
Butterscotch to butterscotch.
That works too. Yeah.
That's just butterscotch though.
I know. That was on purpose, because butterscotch is delicious.
Mike, where do you stand on Dum Dums?
Where do you stand on butterscotch? Because I will, like, straight up cut a bitch.
Where you Scotch. Just
Oh
scotch.
my god, wait, what about butterscotch and scotch?
Or just butter and
As a
scotch.
mixed drink?
Like
That
li-
could be delicious.
like literally just melted butter poured in scotch.
Why did you take the beautiful thing we were talking about and make it gross?
Cause I had to.
I have butterscotch syrup at home.
I
That-
think
that
by
was-
scotch.
That would be my daughter's excuse because I got to.
Your daughter's adorable and tiny.
You're not.
You're like a big man. It doesn't work the same.
Works for her.
She's
That's
adorable
because
and
she's.
tiny.
That's because she's
She's 3.5.
and adorable.
I could get away with all sorts of things when I was 3 that I really super couldn't now.
So yeah, and so let's see. And another happy news. Yes, this is Girls' Generation news.
I
time,
knew it.
boys
I
and
knew
girls.
it.
Oh,
I was
sweet
just thinking
mercy.
that in my head.
They have become the first first Korean band to get more than 100 awards on the Korean pop music TV shows. So now it's just dragging out a trail for other people to follow for them.
Like a really weird slug.
No.
That's what I pictured when you said drag out a trail.
So
A slimy trail.
why is the trail slimy?
Because
That's what slugs are.
But why is it a slug trail? I
Because
was
you said
thinking,
dragging out a trail. And
I was thinking of like people walking and anyway,
well, but if they're dragging
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 their feet because they're tired.
Carrying all those trophies.
Yeah.
That would wear you out.
Slugs do carry trophies. They just have to be tiny trophies. Just like
These
that.
trophies are usually like 2 feet tall.
It'd be a really big slug.
But anyway, instead of being gross, yeah. So,
cool.
and then their album is officially dropping in August.
Did you poop a little?
Yes.
Did you poop a lot?
No.
Oh.
Seven Dust is releasing a new album, and that made me happy.
Guar is coming here.
I was really unsure if they were going to continue after.
They have a female.
They have a
front
female
singer
lead now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
No,
right.
this is why I'm so excited because female-fronted bands, especially like hardcore, like punk or metal or whatever, like when they're female-fronted, I'm just like, I need to own all your shit.
And she spews blood from her nipples.
I know. It's Boise. She might not, but
It's Boise. She better.
yeah. I want to be there when the blood nipples happen. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
That sounded really cool. Okay, are we good?
Yes.
Nikki.
Hi.
News!
So I have a second news that Mike's news reminded me of. For those of you who are aware of the Exploding Kittens Kickstarter,
Ooh.
the game shipped, bitches!
I know, I saw some people posting pictures of it already.
I know. I hate those people. Mine gets here Tuesday. So stay tuned for some special things involving that in our podcast, you guys.
Yeah, there might be a thing and a thing.
We might play it and make you listen to that.
Or watch it even.
Or watch it.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Jesus Christ.
When did we be? Jesus Christ, guys.
Okay, wow, you were way better at that than I am.
Stop it.
So my news.
If I were gay, I would be James Gunn. That's all I'm saying. That dude's amazing.
I wish I could say more things than Jesus Christ and stop it in that voice. I would read this news article in that fucking voice.
You're like the guy from South Park.
Oh god. Okay, so space.
The Final Frontier?
It is indeed. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Fucking A, dude. Okay. So, NASA's cool. I may like them a lot. I may fangirl for them. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's NASA. It's okay.
Huh?
It's NASA. It's okay.
It's NASA. They're fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I think NASA needs more cheerleaders.
I would actually be a cheerleader for NASA. Like, I would wear the skirt and have the pom-poms.
N-A-S.
I would grow out my hair so I could have fucking pigtails and be a cheerleader for NASA if they were like, we'll pay you money and you can come live in Houston. I'd be like, yes. I don't know why they do that, but if they did, I would grow my hair out. You're picturing it. Stop picturing it.
You just get you a Pippi Longstockings wig and...
Like coat hangers and the pigtails.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd have to. I would probably actually poke an eye out if I tried doing that. That would be a bad idea for me.
Yeah.
whipping it around in people's faces.
Oh yeah, no. I've drilled through my finger. I've cut my leg open with an X-Acto knife. I've sewn through my finger. I shouldn't have coat hangers in my hair.
Accidentally blind one of the astronauts on that was going on the Mars mission.
Can I tell you guys a really funny joke? It's my dad's joke. It's visual, so the audience is gonna have to picture what's happening right now. I don't remember the lead up. Oh, it's basically about how optometrists really liked the disco era. Because of all the fingers flying. Anyways, so NASA, you guys. I'm running on not a lot of sleep this weekend.
It's
fine.
okay. Delirium makes for an interesting
It
show.
really does, and I have not hit my caffeine quota, so I've got like a giant ass. Oh, there's not enough ice for me to shake it, but that's how I wanted it. Iced tea in front of me. So, NASA's budget hasn't been as high as it needs to be for a while because people have kind of lost interest in space. I don't know how that's a thing you can lose fucking interest in, by the way. We are a tiny speck floating in it.
Because most of the public doesn't think it's worthwhile to do anything in space.
Most of the public is idiots.
Well, yes, but...
Like, how do you know that there are humans orbiting around our planet right now that are up there for a year and not just shit yourself in glee? Like, I don't understand. Like, they're growing plants up there. They are aging scotch.
In space, yes.
In space. I know it's going to be expensive, but I need it. Like,
It's not going to be for sale.
I think we broke her.
But I want space booze.
So do I. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. I want space booze as much as you do.
But then why are they doing it and telling us about it?
Because they want to see if it affects the aging process, and it's going to be like analyzed it's going to be chemically analyzed, and they're going to have a few.
I'll analyze it with my tummy.
And they're going to have a few of the guys who master whiskey brewers, or whiskey distillers, because you don't brew whiskey, you distill it. Taste it and stuff to see if they can taste any differences.
So I need to change careers before it gets back,
and become a master in the next 2 years.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And chances are they're going to want to season the master on the way back.
Yeah. They're probably using only their own masters, so you'd have to learn how to distill whiskey.
You know, making
learn
me
Japanese.
think that I get to try it, and then saying that you're only gonna
And you
use
have
masters is masturbating.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sad now.
And you'd have to learn Japanese and get hired at the
No,
distillery.
no, it's fine. Just dash my dreams.
But yeah,
I really want space booze, though.
I know, so do I.
Well, okay, so
I want to
anyways.
see that solar radiated on the bottle.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people were posting it as, and now an exercise in astronaut self-restraint.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it'll be in its own locked compartment just to avoid such things.
The only thing is like, I don't think it's going to do much because of one of the key things that they're doing to it. Whiskey is aged in oak barrels. Once you take the whiskey out of that barrel, the aging is done. It does not matter. It does not matter how long that bottle sits on a shelf. That makes zero difference unless the bottle's open.
So
Then
they're
it's-
not doing it in barrels?
No, they're taking it up in glass flasks because an oak barrel's too dangerous in the
That's
space
silly.
station. So basically,
Just floating around. They're just like tapping it. Bubbles of whiskey floating off. Oh, I want to go to a space kegger.
so they're setting it up
Got a whiskey bubble in my eye.
sealed glass
It
containers.
burns so good.
Try to do a keg stand in 0G.
Well, it would be easier to do the keg stand itself. It would be the actual drinking of beverage that would be difficult.
Yeah.
But anyways,
But
so
because it's
NASA.
pressurized, you'd start propelling yourself.
Oh my god. Take note,
Kegger
fucking
races.
gravity.
Woo!
Keg races.
Take note,
spraying-
gravity. Fuck your little fire extinguishers.
You have to rename it to the International Bro Station.
We will not
they'd wear
let
hats.
bros up there.
They'd wear hats like this underneath.
Hope not.
Okay, my hat right now is a total bro hat. It's one of those snapback hats, and it's got Einstein on it, and he's smoking a pipe, and a fucking galaxy is coming out of his pipe. So it's a bro hat, but it's a nerd bro hat, and I feel like this is what the astronauts would wear, shit like this. Like, just nerdy-ass bro hats. Like, it would be... Oh, God, I would want to be there. So, anyways, that's not my story. I'm not talking about space booze, by the way.
Oh, and they're also taking kombucha up in space to see how it reacts.
Now, that I would be interested in because it's an actual live culture.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I don't like the taste of kombucha, but I used to brew it by the gallon because it's good for you. And it... Not good shit. Dustin's eyes just popped out of his head. I almost spilled my iced tea. But that would be interesting. I'd be curious to see how that goes. So I don't know if you guys remember, we did like that really cool flyby of Pluto, and it had the little Valentine on its tummy like a planet Care Bear. It's like, I love you guys. Oh, you're leaving? Okay, that's cool. Well, all the assholes that are like, space is boring, you guys, apparently have interest in space now.
Yeah.
Because NASA's budget went up, which, let's just think about this for a second. The shit that they've done with their crappy ass little budget,
Yeah.
think about what we're gonna get done now. I am pumped as fuck. Like, Air Jordans are not as pumped as I am. Yeah. Thank you for laughing at that because I was really proud of that joke. It just popped into my head. I'm gonna start saying that all the fucking time, you guys.
That is amazing.
So, give me a second. Looking for numbers. Where are the numbers? In June, the House approved a 2016 NASA budget that increased funds for planetary exploration at the expense of its Earth sciences budget. The money it allocates to Earth-facing research. Oh, well, that's important to you. I don't know. The president's proposed $3.99 trillion budget is the 2016 budget.
Total.
Yeah. NASA would get $18.5 billion. So that's 0.4%. Wait. What? This is saying it's shrinking the budget. I'm really confused. Oh.
Dude.
Oh, so that was okay. So the president's budget was cutting money, but the House approved a budget that's gonna give them money.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I apparently read this when I was really tired and was just excited in reading what I wanted to read. But
Okay.
yeah, so Pluto.
No, Nikki's never done that.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you. So basically the lawmakers, the guys that like to spend our money on stupid shit like their own salaries are like, oh hey, people like Pluto. Let's give money to NASA.
Yeah.
Which I think is really exciting. Also, we're gonna live on Mars, bitches.
Mars?
Mars, bitches! Okay, that was my story. Sorry, it wasn't what I thought it was. Yeah.
So, how about the Mars condos?
I would do one of those in a fucking second.
Just know you ain't coming back is all.
Now, I know, but you're on fucking Mars. You will go down in history books as one of the first Mars settlers. Like, I've gotten into really heated debates about people with this. Like, if I got picked for that, yeah, I'd be bummed out that I wasn't going to be able to see people in person ever again. But fucking Mars, bitches. Like, that is... I'm sorry. That is a sacrifice I would be willing to make to be a space explorer. Like, that is badass as fuck.
Do they have Wi-Fi on Mars?
Oh, Jesus, Mike.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Dude, the
internet
lag
connection-
time to the WoW servers would be hell for you. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Yep.
my God.
I push the button to do the attack, go walk away, grab a drink, make a sandwich, come back. Nope, still waiting for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Also, can I just say, Lay's is having their flavor contest again
Yes.
for the weird chips. These are the steak cut truffle french fries flavor.
Okay.
Would you like to try one?
Sure.
They are delightful, people. Try these. There's also, there's like a Euro style flavored one, which sounds really weird to me. There's loaded Reuben sandwich style. And then there is a biscuits and gravy, which sounds horrible to me. But these are really good. They're no wasabi ginger, but I like that they're ruffles. They're truffle ruffles. I like them.
I'm getting
good.
a little bit of the truffle flavor.
Yeah, they're kind of mellow. I like
Yeah.
that. Anyways, I just thought that was exciting. I like the weird flavors. So
Oh, I also saw bacon mac and cheese.
I had those at a barbecue today. They were
Are
pretty
they good?
tasty. Yeah.
No.
we should do a Nerd Effect Tastes where we do the weird flavors. of the
We should
chips.
do all the flavors of the contest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where we do the flavors. You just used more words than I did.
How long is the contest going for?
It was a while last time.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We should do that by one bag each of the different flavors.
I think that's a good idea.
Each test drive one chip.
Yay,
We'll need a palate
future
cleanser.
show plans.
Yeah.
Future show plans are good.
We'll go find
They are
some more peppermint soda for the palate cleanse.
No.
I really like that stuff.
I was like mouthwash and Coke.
Yeah.
Wasn't a big fan.
I like
How's the
mint.
time look?
We're doing good. Okay. Well, we're about 45 minutes in. Is there any last minute things you want to throw out there? Oh, I want to throw out a big thank you to everybody who helped us push that Chris Hardwick promotion that happened a couple days ago.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty awesome. And like I said, we do have a bigger thing here, another big thing here coming up involving the same thing.
Yes.
But we're not going to go into details yet.
I posted a teaser a couple days ago up on the Facebook page that nobody seemed to notice.
I
But-
saw it, but I was like,
I was like, come on, Dustin, keep it in your pants.
So, anyway, our tickets are secured. And no, we didn't get them for free. We paid for them. But we used our code.
Yep.
And
Worth it.
Yeah, worth every dime. And the tickets were the same price for every seat in the house, which
okay,
blew my mind. We're like right up in the orchestra pit, like third row back.
sweet.
We're gonna we could hock a loogie on them from probably where we're at. Not that we will.
I'll say I'm not going to.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why do you hate Chris Hardwick?
I love you, Chris.
Stop it. They're not going to let us in. Don't be a dick. Dustin's not going to spit on you. And if he did, we would tackle him ourselves and drag him out.
I don't think Chris Hardwick's listening to this podcast. But if he is,
People might.
But if he is, I love you. I'm gonna hug you.
He would go so gay for you.
I might.
I'm telling your wife.
I get hard for the Hardwick.
Oh, buddy, please no.
Not really.
And they're kicking us out.
Yeah, yeah.
But wait. Ah! Anyway, stay tuned for a possible contest in the near future. So, anyway, are we done?
Yes.
I think we are done.
All right. Well, for the Nerd Effect News Show, we have been
Michael Morgan.
Mason Ireland.
Nikki, your mom, Prindle.
and I am Dustin Vancouver, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Shia LaBeouf. Just do it!